Disclaimer: this video is strictly created for education purpose and demonstrating hacking techniques and concept in controlled lab environment. All the activity shows are conducted on systems that I won't have explained permission to test. I don't encourage or promote any unauthorized session hacking or malicious use of this content shared in these videos. You unauthorized session hacking is illegal and punishable by law. By watching this video, you acknowledge that Beaver Academy and I, as the creator, are not responsible for any misuse of this information presented. Use this knowledge responsibly and only for the purpose. This video is completely only for education only purpose. Stay safe, stay ethical, and thank you for supporting Beaver Academy.
Hello everyone, welcome to Red Team series. In this series, I'm just going to figure out using Metasploit framework whether we can able to create a undetectable payload. Undetectable payload is nothing but just bypassing the antivirus. So the Metasploit framework is a very famous tool which is comes with an Kali. Even you can see that I have made a complete tutorial in the about Metasploit framework in the channel. I'll be giving the link in the description, so you don't need to worry about it if you're interested really to know what is Metasploit framework, how to use the tool. I just made a complete video on that one. So now I just want to explore whether using the Metasploit framework, whether we can really can able to make a undetectable payload or not. So let's go and figure it out. This is a completely education, and I'm just going to see how this tool is now updated, whether we can use this Metasploit framework in our daily red team exercises and penetration testings, how this tool is capable of it. So this is basically just going to evaluate over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a two kind of payload. One is a normal payload I'm just going to create, and I'm going to drop that payload in the my lab environment Windows 10, which is coming in the latest versions, latest patches, everything is running. And antivirus Defender is installed. Defender is actually doing a better job nowadays. So I'm going to test it with the one thing. And the second test, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the encoder and encode it and see whether the antivirus is detecting or not. So the options I'm just going to. So encoder is nothing but it's just encoding the tech. Basically, it's encryption. So I'll just encrypt it and see if that is the codes. Basically, I'm just using an encrypt and to see whether it is works or not. So in the end of the session, we will get an idea about it, how you can create a fully backdoor with using a Metasploit framework. We're just going to test it over there.
In today's digital world, your business is constantly at risk from evolving cyber threats and complexity of data governance. Whether you are a startup, freelancer, or even a home based entrepreneur, protecting your data and system is more important than ever. That's why I come in. I offer affordable, tailored freelance cybersecurity service designated to protect your small business, startup, and solo entrepreneur. Whether you are a content creator or a trader or anyone running a small business from home. Here are some key services. Red teaming to simulate the real-time cyber attack to identify the vulnerabilities and strengthen your security posture. Expertise your security advisor to guide you in the data governance, compliance, and security standard by using a various cybersecurity framework. Hands-on security awareness training to protect from advanced phishing and social engineering attacks. I provide the tools and knowledge to strengthen your defense whether you need a SIM support to monitor and manage threat in the real time. Digital forensics to recover from an incident, I got you covered. Cybersecurity doesn't need to be a complicated or expensive. I offer affordable, practical solution for business just like yourself. For more information, visit thefedric.in or contact me today for free consultation today. Secure your business with me.
Was let me try to create a, a simple MSF Venom payload, which is a backdoor payload I want to need to create it. So to do that, it's simple. Let me start with the sudo because I'm running as a normal user. So if you are running as a root, is if you can see, this is a Kali, it's a basically user, and it is a dollar sign. If it is your need to be in a root, it will be like a root, and it will be a hash signature will be there. So if you are seeing a dollar sign, that means you are in a basically you are a user, so you have to use a sudo. Okay, I'm not going to in detail about it much over there, but if you are a beginner, you're just watching this video for the first time, what about the things out there, so just feel free to understand this one. And by the way, if you are new to my channel, so I make a lot of red team videos, penetration testings. I'll cover as much as about the cybersecurity concept, from so that the videos what I'm making, it will be more suitable for beginners, intermediate, and advanced level in all kind of things, so that you will really enjoy the videos. So if you're for the first time you're coming and watching this video, feel free to subscribe and give a like button. So let's go and let's test it over there. So let me create MSF Venom. Okay, this is the first one I just creating on it. Then after that, I need to select the payload. So there is other way. If Let me open a new tab. Let me start MSF console -q, which is basically if I'm just running this command, that means it will just quit the banner. Okay. So let me make it a little bigger so that it will be easy for you to. So MSF console -q, and let me launch it, because I just need to know what is the payload is available for Windows. I know it, but I just want to put it in the more in detailed manner so that even the beginners also get friendly idea about it over there. So let's go back to this one, and let me name this one as a MSF Venom so that I know each tab is which is better for what for it, and it's easy for me to navigate around it. This is a good thing, good practice. You can do it. Okay, so now I'm in MSF console. So let me search for Windows reverse. Okay, and let's see what is I'm getting over there. Let me maximize it so that will be easier. So let me clear it and let me launch again. So there are like a lot of payloads are there. So for a Windows, for a reverse shell alone, there are like almost 558. It's a That's what I said. It's a very good tool, and it comes with a lot of facilities and those things over there. So here I just need to look for a reverse shell TCP. Either you can use a PowerShell based, or you can look for a metaparator and you can this over there. So let me search for metaparator. It should be payload Windows metaparator reverse. This is a, if you are a web based one, you can do it. So we are looking for a TCP one. So this is what we are looking for it. Windows x64 metaparator reverse underscore TCP over there. So x64 is nothing but it's an architecture. What architecture you are just decided. So this is basically this is for the 64 architecture, because usually Windows 10 and Windows everything is a 64 architecture. So I don't want to get into more about. So to create a payload, -p followed by Windows and x64, then metaparator. We have to create a listener. So listen, to create a listener, we have to click L host. So listening host, where this connection has to come back at. In this case, we have to give our Kali mission IP address. So if config, okay, IPA, we can give it. So this is the my Kali mission IP address. Okay. So this is where you have to create and you have to paste it, and L port, listening port. So usually the communication has to come back on which port. So I'm just giving 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And followed by the format. What is the format I wanted? It should be exe. Okay. And the output, it's need to be save in home Kali downloads. Okay. So this is where I just need to save my output. Okay, so now, so I made the full command. So the MSF Venom is using this as the tool. We just going to do it, and the payload. What we are going to do is, uh, let me x64. Okay, so this is the complete one. Sudo payload lhost lport, and let me give the name the payload. So which is we are going to call as a payload.exe. Okay, so this is the full command. Let me again explain one more time. MSF Venom is a tool, and the payload what we are going to use, this is the payload, Lhost is the Kali machine IP address. The port number is 1234. You can name it any port number, whatever you wanted. And the format should be exe because I'm going to run it in the Windows machine. So obviously the file extension is executable file is exe. And the output, I want to save this complete pack into this one on my home folder downloads, and it has a payload.exe. Let me run it, and it should create a payload. Spelling mistake probably. Okay, let me see. I think the metapater spelling looks wrong. I think so. Okay, so if you see that this is a spelling, okay, I misspelled it. It should, there should be a R. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so if you see that I have successfully created a payload. So let me go to this path, home, Kali, downloads. If I do ls, you can see that payload.exe is running. What I'll do is let me transfer to this file, copy it, sudo copy payload.exe to my web-based one so that I can able to download this file. Let me clear it. Cd where www.html. If I do ls, the file is actually copied. Let me start the service, sudo service apache to start, and let me see the status. Hopefully this will be running on it. Let me go to my Windows machine, open a Internet Explorer, HTTP, not HTTPS, HTTP 192.168. I believe the IP address of my Kali machine is, let me go and quickly, okay, copy and paste this. Let me download payload.exe. So let me, usually the browsers will have a restrictions on downloading. Let me keep, so what I'll do is I'll just saying keep, because it is blocked because of the publisher. Okay, so keep anyway, and let me see if it is, so Defender is actually detecting and it is deleting the file. So now what I'll do is let me use an encoder. Okay, so now again let me go, same thing. Let me go to the console, let's clear it. Same command. Here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a encoder, so that let me see if that encoders actually works on it. Okay, so I have to use the encoder. Let me, so here I'm just going to use one of the encoder. So let me paste it. This is the encoder, and I'm just giving the space. So the same command, everything is same. Only the thing is I'm just going to add an encoder, this one. So this is an, and let me create, so basically I'll name it as en encoded payload.exe. Okay, so now again let me do transfer this file, sudo cp and payload.exe to where www.html. Okay, now let me go to the Windows, open the browser, /n payload.exe. Okay, so never mind, I'll keep it. The reason is, it's the reason is publisher. Okay, so keep anyway, and let's see this time. Okay, so it's again the Defender is detecting and it says it's a metasploit. So now what I'll do is I'll try to add little bit tuning of it. So I'm going to, how much time the need to be encrypted. So So here I'm just going to use a one more command called -i, which is it's a compression of it. So what is the compression size? So if you use higher numbers, the file size will go higher, but it will be good for the compressions. So let's give a try on it. Iteration. So let me again regenerate it, the new payload. So if you see that, it is basically compiled it, and it is encrypted with this little bit on encryption, and the file size is increased. If suppose you are increasing the number, the file size will get bigger, but again there is a chances of detections will little bit down. So now what I'll do is, let me transfer this file sudo. So I sent it. Let me again go and try to download this one again, npayload.stu.exe. Okay, so let me keep anyways. Okay, again this file is got detected and it is cleaned up. Okay, now what I'll do is one more thing. The last final technique, what I'm going to use is just you going to use a bad characters. Okay, so let me paste it. Already have a notes, so I'm just copying and paste from there so that it saves a lot of time instead of typing. So now here I'll come back here and name it the payload into 3, and let me generate it. So there is no platform select because there is no platform. It generally takes as a 64, and it is done. So let's give a shot. And okay, so this is done. Let me go and download it again and see if it is encode. Sorry, npayload 3.exe. Okay, I'll just keep it. Keep save. Looks like the payload is stay there. It is not detected. Okay, so finally we did it. So after tweaking a lot of MSF Venom command, so we successfully created a payload which is not detected by the defender as a proof of concept. So if you see that, the real-time protection is on, but still it is there, and it's not detected, and it's not it. So I experimented, so my experiment is success. So by you can able to create a undetectable payload by using Metasploit framework, but with a lot of changes, a lot of practice you have to keep doing on it. So this is where you can achieve it over there. I hope you found this content useful. If you enjoy this video, feel free to like and comment your feedback about it, so that your feedbacks are essential to shaping this channel, and it will be really helpful in the shaping of the future of this channel as well. And share this video with your friends, or probably so that they can also get this knowledge and they will get benefit in their ethical hacking uh, career in development. And also, special thanks to my subscriber. You are really motivate me to do a lot of videos like this, and your motivations is really a burning fuel for me to do a content, keep doing the content on it over there. So thank you all to my subscriber. And if you're the first time you are watching this channel, I would request to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will on it, you will be get notified. And so please feel free to subscribe this channel. Thank you all. See you soon with another interesting video. Take care. Bye now.